Welcome back to Brain Geeks. Test your knowledge of world history with this engaging 50-question quiz, covering ancient civilizations, landmark events, influential figures, and pivotal movements from across the globe. Are you ready? Let's go. Before we start, please subscribe Brain Geeks for more exciting quizzes. First question is, which civilization built Machu Picchu? Was it Inca, Aztec or Maya? They were Inca. In Greek mythology, who flew too close to the sun? Theseus, Perseus or Icarus? It was Icarus. What year did women gain the right to vote in the U.S.? In 1920, 1933 or 1918? In 1920. In Greek mythology, who completed 12 labors? Perseus, Heracles or Odysseus? Heracles. What U.S. state was an independent nation before joining the U.S.? Texas, Florida or California? It was Texas. Which empire built the Hagia Sophia? Was it Roman, Ottoman or Byzantine Empire? It was Byzantine Empire. Which war ended with the Treaty of Versailles? World War I, Crimean War or World War II? The World War I. In Norse mythology, who is known for mischief? Loki, Odin or Thor? Of course he is Loki. Which ancient Greek city was known for its military training? Was it Athens, Sparta or Corinth? Yes, it was Sparta. Cuneiform writing was used by which people? Egyptians, Sumerians or Hittites? They were Sumerians. Who was the first emperor of a unified China? Was he Sun Tzu, Qin Shi Huang or Confucius? He was Qin Shi Huang. What was the currency of ancient Rome? Drachma, denarius or aureus? It was denarius. In Egyptian mythology, who rules the underworld? Anubis, Horus or Osiris? The answer is Osiris. What is the name of the ancient script used in Egypt? Cuneiform, hieroglyphics or runic? Hieroglyphics. Which country was the first to have a female prime minister? Sri Lanka, Pakistan or UK? Sri Lanka. In Greek mythology, who rules the seas? Hermes, Hades or Poseidon? Poseidon. Which ancient civilization built the ziggurats? Egyptians, Babylonians or Sumerians? The answer is Sumerians. Which U.S. president resigned due to the Watergate scandal? Was he Jimmy Carter, Gerald Ford or Richard Nixon? Richard Nixon. Which war was started after assassination of Archduke Ferdinand? World War I, Cold War or World War II? World War I. Which pharaoh built the Great Pyramid of Giza? Was he Khufu, Akhenaten, or Pepi II? Khufu. In Roman mythology, who is equivalent of the Greek Zeus? Is it Jupiter, Mars or Saturn? Of course Jupiter. What ancient people worshipped the thunder god Perun? Huns, Celts or Slavs? They were Slavs. In Hindu mythology, what is the name of the mount of Vishnu? Is it Nandi, Garuda, or Airavata? It's called Garuda. In Norse mythology, what is Ragnarok? Creation of the world, end of the world or a hall of heroes? It means end of the world. Which Greek hero fought in the Trojan War, and was king of Ithaca? Ajax, Achilles or Odysseus? Of course Odysseus. Who was the first female aviator to fly solo across the Atlantic? Was she Bessie Coleman, Amelia Earhart or Harriet Quimby? Yes, she was Amelia Earhart. Which philosopher taught Alexander the Great? Plato, Aristotle or Socrates? Of course Aristotle. In mythology, who solved the riddle of the Sphinx? Perseus, Theseus or Oedipus? Oedipus. What country used to have a white elephant on its flag? Thailand, Laos or India? It's Thailand. What ancient city was famous for its oracle? Corinth, Athens or Delphi? Delphi. What was the name of the British passenger ship that sank in 1912? Titanic, Lusitania or Britannic? Yes, it was Titanic. In Greek legend, who opened the box that contained all the world's troubles? Medusa, Pandora or Helen? Pandora. Who was the Queen of France at the time of the French Revolution? Catherine the Great, Marie Antoinette or Eleanor of Aquitaine? Marie Antoinette. Who was the ruler of the Huns during the 5th century? Attila, Alaric or Magar? He was Attila. Who issued the Emancipation Proclamation during the Civil War? Was he James Garfield, Andrew Johnson, or Abraham Lincoln? Of course, Abraham Lincoln. Which ancient Roman city was buried by a volcanic eruption in 79 AD? Athens, Carthage or Pompeii? Pompeii. Which empire was founded by Genghis Khan in the 13th century? Was it Mongol Empire, Persian Empire or Timurid Empire? It was Mongol Empire. In which ancient war was a wooden horse used as a deceptive tactic? Trojan War, 100 Years' War or Punic War? It was Trojan War. Who is credited with discovering the Americas in 1492? Ferdinand Magellan, Christopher Columbus or Amerigo Vespucci? Of course, Christopher Columbus. What historic trade route connected Asia and Europe for centuries? Spice Route, Silk Road or Amber Road? Yes, it was Silk Road. In which country did the Industrial Revolution first begin? Britain, Germany or France? It started in Britain. Which country was home to the samurai? Japan, Korea or China? Of course, Japan. What major battle in 1815 marked the final defeat of Napoleon? Trafalgar, Waterloo or Leipzig? The famous Battle of Waterloo. Which wall was built to protect invasions from the north of Britain? Aurelian, Anastasian or Hadrian's Wall? Hadrian's Wall. Who led the Soviet Union during World War II? Khrushchev, Lenin or Stalin? He was Joseph Stalin. In what year did the American Revolutionary War officially end? In 1776, 1783 or 1789? In 1783. Who was Britain's longest reigning monarch before Queen Elizabeth II? Queen Mary I, King George III or Queen Victoria? The answer is Queen Victoria. In which year France officially became a republic? 1492, 843 or 1792? In 1792. Who became the first emperor of Rome after the fall of the Republic? Was he Augustus, Nero or Julius Caesar? Augustus. And last question is, which Egyptian pharaoh is often associated with the Exodus story? Akhenaten, Ramses II or Khafra? And the answer is Ramses II. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please give a big thumbs up, and consider subscribing for more videos like this. See you next time.